When the passerby saw the moving garbage sack, they had to do a double take. Was the bag really moving? The motion might have been scarcely noticeable, but there was clearly something big in there. Concerned, the pedestrian called police, who arrived to take a look, and what cops found inside the trash bag would likely have shocked anyone. On December 19, 2017, a shocking discovery was made in Brooklyn, New York. A pedestrian passing through Cypress Hills Park at about 8:30 p.m. when they spotted something troubling. To be more specific, some movement drew their attention to a bag in a nearby dumpster. On closer inspection, the trash bag was not only moving, but there also appeared to be some sounds coming from inside. Breathing noises, to be precise. It was a scary discovery on a New York evening, so witnesses called the police, and it was Officer Griffin Rosen who responded to the call. When the officer investigated the trash bag, what he found inside likely sickened him. It appeared that someone had thrown away an elderly dog and left the poor pooch to die in the garbage. However, it seems they weren't content with just abandoning him. In fact, it's as if the perpetrator didn't want anyone to discover the dog. To that end, they had wrapped the animal inside the trash bag and taped his mouth shut. If that wasn't bad enough, the pooch also showed other signs of abuse, all of which had left him on the brink of death. Clearly, the dog required emergency attention, so Officer Rosen called for some assistance. As it happens, Rosen also volunteers at New York Bully Crew, or NYBC, a Long Island-based animal rescue outfit. Subsequently, the officer reached out to the group for some advice, and NYBC's founder, Craig Fields, was more than happy to help. When Rosen got to the scene, there were two other cops there, Fields told New York's Daily News on January 5, 2018. Compassionate cops as well, so the three of them together said, "Let's save this dog." Subsequently, an ambulance took the dog to the Marine Park Veterinary Emergency and Referral Group, but he wasn't alone anymore, as NYBC staff accompanied him on the journey. However, the dog was in such a terrible state that veterinary physicians rushed him into surgery. The animal was revealed as an unidentified shepherd mixed breed and was estimated to be roughly 10 years old. But staff at the hospital said his condition was not just down to recent abuse. Indeed, they were sure the dog must have suffered for some time before his owners discarded him. On December 21, 2017, the dog's veterinarian, Dr. Brett Levitsk, explained the situation in an interview on ABC News. "This didn't happen overnight or over the course of a couple days," he said. "This is sustained neglect and abuse." Levitz continued, "He was left lying in his own urine and feces to the point that he developed massive infections. Furthermore, the dog was found to be suffering from urine scalds all over his body. So bad was his condition that NYBC's Carla Mohan was moved to tears." In a heartbreaking Facebook video posted on December 21, 2017, Mohan explained the situation. It turned out that the NYBC had returned some of the poor dog's dignity by giving him a name, and with a nod to his inhuman suffering, the group had decided to call him St. Vincent. "Vincent means to conquer, and he's actually named after my son," Mohan said on the video. "The rescue call came in during my son's birthday party, so we had to cut it a little short, so we named him St. Vincent." What's more, the dog lived up to his name with his disposition. Indeed, despite the horrendous abuse he'd endured for at least part of his life, Vincent was a gentle giant. Furthermore, though clearly in pain at the hospital, he didn't show any signs of aggression towards staff there. Vincent's docile and sweet nature notwithstanding, he was a fighter when it came to survival. And with the help of pain meds and antibiotics, the dog soon began to claw himself back from the brink. His recovery might have seemed miraculous, but Levitsk revealed the true secret behind Vincent's progress. "This isn't any advanced medicine, it's just tender loving care," Levitz told ABC News. "The good news is that despite some problems with his hips and spine, Vincent is doing well. The pooch may be a senior, but he still has a lot of love to give to any prospective adopter. In fact, that love has already started at his foster home, which belongs to none other than NYBC founder Craig Fields. As a passionate dog owner himself, Fields has opened his doors to St. Vincent while the pooch regains full strength. In the meantime, the hunt is now on for Vincent's forever home." On that subject, NYBC has already had over 100 applications from families eager to adopt the dog. Meanwhile, law enforcement has launched a hunt for Vincent's abusers. Fields told ABC News that police were pursuing leads to that end. Furthermore, there's a $7,800 reward for anyone with information leading to the perpetrator's conviction. Someone's going to recognize St. Vincent, Levitz told ABC News. Someone will come forward so there can be some justice. Before that, though, St. Vincent is the center of everyone's attention. Our job now is to continue the healing process, Fields told NBC New York on January 5, 2018. We'll ensure a continuous safe environment for St. Vincent to flourish. After a few weeks, St. Vincent was adopted by a forever loving family, and he's getting lots more love and affection that he deserves. I hope you like this video. If so, please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to make sure you never miss a video from our channel.